What's going on? Welcome to the AQWorlds news. Let's get into it. We got a lot to go over today, actually, so let's go. Okay, starting off today, we have an AQ Infinity post. Now, this is over a week old at this point. It should have been last week's video, if I'm being honest, but somehow I missed it. Don't know how, but I did. I guess people weren't talking about it, or I didn't see. I don't know what happened, but I missed it. And it's not really like, you don't really need to know the information right away, but if you miss this also, we'll quickly go through it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because there's not a lot of new information in here, but it's just a good little update for AQ Infinity. No clue how I missed it. So we have a look at some of the animations and a little bit of the attacks. These look pretty decent. The animations look cool. The skill icons look good. Looks like AQ Infinity. So that is very, very good. A massive update for the actual classes in the thing. In the previous post, we talked about how there are two versions of each class, a retro one and a new Infinity one. That was a terrible idea. I gotta agree with you. Now there is one version of Warrior, Rogue, Mage, and Healer. When you log in the next tech demo and have any of those classes, you'll automatically be using the Infinity ones. They feel similar to their AQWorlds counterparts, but have the Infinity only features built into them. Also, Warrior also has Whirlwind Attack. That is a sentence. Okay, so very cool. They show I think we saw an animation of the Whirlwind Attack. There it is, right there. Yeah, looks all right. Looks better than it did on the one Twitter video. So good to know. They've also been updating Blood Rep. There's apparently 4 levels to Blood Rep, and cutscenes are now done as well, which is cool. They have a whole cutscene maker thing as well, a whole cutscene tool they've been working on, which is nice. Talk about bugs and stuff here, not really too important. Well, another little look at animations. Looks okay, not too bad. And then if we scroll down here, you can see a look at what their tool looks like for making cutscenes. You can add bubbles, objects, animations, stuff like that. We have a look at the actual cutscenes here. Looking all right, you know. Looks like a cutscene in AQWorlds. Looks maybe even better than what we have in Flash. What was said here is Tunic basically remade Flash in Unity, which is funny. Boy, that changed since the early version of this. Originally, I'd asked for something like a visual novel editor. LOL. It has evolved into a tool that can very rapidly produce cutscenes, both with built-in animation or full cinematic animation. That's really cool. So yeah, they have like stilted built-in animations, and you can also do more complicated animations with it, I'm sure. Keyframes and stuff like that. So it's nice. And then we got to look at what an animation might look like for AQ Infinity here. It's not looking too bad, to be honest. I mean, if you're like want to read a conversation and have it zoom in on faces and stuff, looks like it's good at doing that. Yeah, it looks nice. So yeah, and then this got a little chuckle. I read through this first to see if this would still be like a good news to put into a video. And yeah, so seriously, which is coming first, Infinity or GTA 6? GTA 6 is definitely coming first because there's a release date for GTA 6. I don't see a release date anywhere for AQ Infinity. There's still playtest. There's going to be a playtest potentially next week, I'm sure. They don't mention when there's going to be a playtest. The next test will be, they do say the next test will be the most important one. It does not need to be perfect, but it needs to be fun. I do not have a hard ETA for it because we need all the known issues resolved before we can bring you and the other players in. The last tech demos were pretty good. Feedback was positive, and we're moving in the right direction. When you hop into this and swing your weapons down the 4 levels of Blood Red Keep, the most important goal is that you say yes more. Alright, so that's the AQ50 thing. I might have missed something small in here. Oh yeah, loot and enhancements. Enhancements are different than AQWorlds, but yeah, there's not really any information other than that there. We've known about this. The enhancements are going to be different. The way they do stats in AQ Infinity is different than AQWorlds, so of course they're going to be different. They'd have to be if they're making them different. Yeah, so that's about it for this post. It's kind of old at this point, but I thought I'd still bring it up here. Let's move on. Okay, first up, we have J6 with Smart updating, upgrading, some might say, not me. You know my opinion on this. So we have another look at another NPC changing. The So there's Dragon Fable, there's AQWorlds, there's Original Adventure Quest, there's AQ3D. AE has a lot of different games, right? They kind of share a universe, but they're all separate. They're all separate in their own. They all got their own storylines and stuff going on. Sometimes the storylines will be taken from another game. Dragon Fables had a lot of inspiration on AQWorlds, of course, and it looks like that inspiration is leaking over to the look of the actual game now with this update. You can see this person on Twitter. I see him quite often, so yeah, I haven't played Dragon Fable. I wouldn't know this off, like, this isn't information I have firsthand or anything, but yeah, so this is what the character looks like in Dragon Fable. You can see that the details match up very perfectly with that. So we're going from the AQWorlds interpretation of the character to the Dragon Fable character in AQWorlds, basically, is what's happening here. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Because yeah, so I don't know. Like, having AQWorlds having its own style is good in my opinion, but other people don't see it that way. I guess, like, people want this style to change in AQWorlds. Like, this to me looks infinitely better than the one on the right. Not that the one on the right looks bad, but in the context of it being AQWorlds, the one on the left looks so much better because it looks like an AQWorlds character, and they're smiling and they're happy, and it's lighthearted and what AQWorlds should be. And the one on the right's sad and looks like depressed. And like the style just looks a lot more bleak. It's like a Dark Souls like monster that's gonna break out of the stone and start attacking you. And the one on the left looks like they want to like give you a fun quest. Anyway, I could rant until I'm blue in the face about that. Okay, so we have an image of Bigfoot, or maybe a Loch Ness monster. I'm not sure what mythological creature Dominique is taking a picture of here, but it's something. A little teaser for some upcoming art. Some furry guy, I don't know. Yeah, better look at what it doesn't even look like this. I don't know if this isn't the same thing, because it doesn't line up at all, but it related to this image here. So yeah, some new Dominique art is good to see. I feel like it's been a while since he's posted anything. Yeah, July 3rd was his last art post. So yeah, been a minute, so week or two. Anyway, Dino with the butterfly outfit. Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Valentine stuff we used to see. Hopefully they're doing well. I haven't seen any posts from Valentine in a while. But yeah, this looks pretty good. The hairstyle, I like the little streak in the hair, looks nice. The butterfly, what do you call those tie? I don't know, the holds the hair together. Whatever that's called, the tie for the hair. Being a little butterfly wings is a nice touch. Hopefully it streaks CC. Yeah, it looks good. Male version. I don't know if I'd wear that on a male character for me personally, but the female one, definitely a pretty cool looking set. Alvaro. Yeah, I see people very, very one way or the other on this anime. I haven't watched it and don't plan on it, but I recognize that eye. So let me know your opinion down. I don't even know what it's called, but let me know your opinion down below. I have no take on this, but you can argue in the comments about it. So as far as that AQWorlds outfit goes, looks okay. I don't dislike it. I'd like to see what the male or female version of this would look like. So yeah, and hairstyle looks alright. So probably wear that on a male character if I had one. Also from Alvaro, this might also be from that anime. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched it. Let me know. But can't really tell what this is. Like, it's kind of dark. It's hard to see the detail in this at all, but it might be cool. I'd probably see it better in game when it's not like pixelated on Twitter. But a new set from ISHI. That's how I'm gonna say that guy's name until I get corrected. But yeah, looking cool. Really like this. Work in progress, of course. You only see part of it here, and I can't wait to see more. This is pretty cool. So this is Shadow Demon Hunters, or no, Cape. It's from Shadow Kage guy, but it's the K-pop Demon Hunters. I haven't watched this yet. I probably won't. I don't think it's really for me, but people seem to like this. So hey, check that out if you're into K-pop or whatever. But Yeah, looks cool. Love seeing the AQWorlds translations of things. It's weird seeing the back of an AQWorlds character, so don't do that. Updated artwork I actually did enjoy seeing this week is this guy, Rust Bucket. Imagine they made an evolved Rust Bucket class. I think that would actually be a fan favorite. Yeah, so very cool from Draco here. Yeah, so go give him a follow, check it out. It'll be linked down below. Really nice, love the Rust Bucket. Some hair art from Korey. This is looking okay. I mean, I don't a little mixed on it, but I think it looks all right. The hair sticking up looks a little odd, but other than that, it looks fun. Christia working on some dresses that look like they're based on the sort of the line art from what's the one class, the dragon class. I can't think of the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, looks cool. But would be a cool anniversary armor, as they're saying here. So yeah, dresses don't really work at AQWorlds, but just the idea of this would work well. The idea, of course, actually equipping on your character, not so much. But if it was like for an NPC or something that was standing still, would look great. A new set from Versailles here, based on this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but anyway, so it's a boss monster that he made, and then artwork to go with it. So you got all this and more. In the hands, weapons. I think the sword looks kind of cool with the floating blade. That's a neat idea. I do like that. So yeah, something new. I don't know. I haven't seen something like this before. There is going to be an LQS on July 25th. Nice to know. Well, we're finding that out here from Alina here. This is Lay's art that will be in the limited quantity shop. Massive cape. That cape is so... That cape... I do not see a world in which that cape doesn't drop your FPS by like 10 at least. The cape is like the size of 4 player characters or more. That's just crazy. They're probably going to sell a lot just based on that. And not finished art, of course. Work in progress stuff here. But does look kind of cool. Yeah, so I expect that. So July 25th, there will be an LQS. I wonder what else is going to be in there, because they usually do like 3 sets for an LQS, 2 or 3 sets at least. So yeah, 25th is next Friday if you're watching this on the day's upload, so not tomorrow. Okay, I actually made a tweet about how it was kind of sad. Like this art was kind of sad because if you look at it, it's an art for a collection chest, but it only has 2 sets in it, and they had to duplicate the sets twice for the male and female versions to make it look like it's more, but it's actually just 2 sets in a whole collection chest. Yeah, I made a tweet about that. It was kind of sad, but anyway, so Alina actually made a tweet about this, like doing some polls and stuff. So it looks like the Molten Mayhem collection chest was way more popular than the Deep Creatures one, which I could see that, to be honest. Although I didn't really buy anything out of either of them. Yeah, if I had to pick, you know, maybe, I don't know. But I wonder which one's winning here. I'm sure you guys can guess. I haven't voted on this poll yet. It's got 230 votes. I'm gonna guess the one large one is winning. Yeah, by quite a bit, 65%. So the overwhelming majority there on the 10K. And then yeah, so some people only like a couple of items. Yep, that is one reason we sell all of them individually in the Google shop. It gives more flexibility. So that's one of the replies. Thank you for sharing the information. I do like the format since we get 2 more badges instead of just 1. Oh, badge collector. But the amount of stuff it is a bit small, even the price per chest. With that information we get, help configure future contents. So I don't think Alina needed that feedback, but at least she's replying to feedback. That's been a main focus of feedback. They're just like, it's 2 collection chests, but like even if you combine it into 1, it's still kind of like a whatever chest. So yeah, that's about that. Okay, the next one's kind of interesting. So would you be interested in a series of how to draw video streams featuring artists? Wait, how are you drawing in game? I don't they draw like Adobe Flash or like some kind of drawing program? Streams featuring artists from across our game network. Example: Dejevil, Nogat, J6. Other than J6, these guys really don't make a lot of AQWorlds art, but The items made for the video would be available in the shop immediately after. Does sound cool, actually. So, yeah, and then other ideas Lena has also: bundle the videos and sell them on Hero Mart afterwards with the exclusive in-game item, reward, and badge artist stream collection, where you buy the art chest plus get each video's item as it was created. Items will be sold a la carte. Sounds great. So that's sort of an interesting idea. They're like selling the videos and the items that are made in the videos. It's kind of a cool, I don't know. I'd be open to seeing how this plays out. I'm not like negative on this or positive. I'm kind of neutral on the idea of this, but I guess we'll see. And if it means we get more Dage, Nullgap, and J6 stuff, I'm all for it. That would be great. There was a rare drop this week. It's available till July 31st in the Coliseum there from the Chimera. So you can go get that cool gauntlet. I'll probably get it on stream tomorrow. But yeah, I just didn't have time to farm it this week to make a short for it. So yeah, putting it in here since I'm recording right now, and I'll let you guys know about that. And yeah, that's all for the video. Big thanks to Lordy for the $10 super chat on the last news video. Really appreciate that. Thanks, Lordy. And hey, thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe, all that junk. I'll see you next one. I'll be live checking out the new event tomorrow on stream like I normally am. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.